Hello there, it's Francis from Generational Wealth Academy. I haven't done a video for quite a while, so I thought I would put this together. I have been very busy, obviously, with my students and mentees and my VIP group. So I thought I would put this together. Now, this is the Euro New Zealand dollar, or Euro Kiwi as it is otherwise known, and it's the 4-hour time frame, even as you can see there. This is the resistance zone or area I have drawn out, and I'm looking to sell this particular uh, pair, as it were. What I'm believing it would do, or what I'm believing what I'm believing would happen is basically this 4-hour candle will get up here, or perhaps the next 4-hour candle will get up here, and be faced with some kind of rejection, as it were, and I'll be looking to take it down. But obviously, nothing is set in stone when it comes to trading. Even as I'm looking to take it down, it could be the case that it just goes above and keeps on going higher. But anyway, that's basically one of the ways I'm looking at trading it. You hear people talk about price action. I'm sure if you've been in trading for almost any length of time, you would have heard of price action. That's obviously one of that's my preferred way of trading, and one of the ways I teach my students. But obviously, we do also use indicators, as you can see on the screen here. The white and the blue balls, which have been painted, that's a custom made indicator, my own custom made indicator for MT4. When it comes to various trading platforms like TradingView and MT4, we do have indicators, but these are the ones that I have made for myself and my students, as it were. As a matter of fact, that sound you just heard is an alert from the indicator, so that if you are perhaps in one room in the house, when the sound goes off, the ball is painted on the screen as well, and you hear from the next room, and okay, there is a setup, a possible setup. In this particular case, this white ball is a signal for a buy, and the blue ones are for a sell. And as you can see here, when the indicator was painted, the ball, the price went down. For a buy, it went up, and so forth. The beauty of this particular indicator, which I call GWA Precision Trader, that is GWA, Generational Wealth Academy Precision Trader, is that they do not repaint. I mean, you'll find indicators there which do repaint, which basically means a ball is painted here like so, and by the time you are ready to enter, perhaps after some minutes or hours or days, as it were, if it was a daily time frame, you see that the ball has moved, and you're thinking, "Oh, that's indeed a case of moving goalposts." So you never really can tell, when what the true alert is, or the true setup is. But with these ones, if you were to come an hour later, 2 days later, or 5 years later, as the case may be, you will still find that the balls are where they were. But anyway, coming back to this, when it comes to price action, some of the things to consider are, candlesticks. Well, first and foremost, because we were talking of support and resistance. One of the things to consider when it comes to trading price action, if you want to master price action, then you need to begin to learn how to draw your support and resistance zones and areas. But of course, you also need to have an understanding of candlestick patterns. Candlestick patterns, that's one candle or two candlestick patterns, and of course multiple candlestick patterns, chart patterns. You need to begin to understand that. It's also important to know a thing or two about liquidity and volume in the market. That obviously would help, but then you want to go on to learn to use trend lines and so forth. So if you do not want to have if you do not want to have indicators on your chart like moving averages and stochastics and even the Ichimoku, which I love very well, then obviously you want to learn price action, and that's exactly what I'm looking to trade here. Like I say, I'm hoping that the price will get as far as that and then find a rejection and make its way down, when I would obviously pounce on this baby and take it down. So yeah, that's what to do with this trade. Obviously those who are able to catch this trade, members of my group, either my free Telegram group or my paid membership group, they will be looking to trade this, even as I have showed them or taught them in the past. Just to say that if I had seen this chart when it first developed, round about here at the bottom, obviously I would have been able to enter here, to get, the maximum number of pips. But then, there are always other opportunities to get in a trade, and that is basically the alert that my indicator would have given myself and members, even to take it further down. So even if you missed the first trade and you got the second one, you could have gotten as much as 130. If you waited for it to retrace and go back to where it is now, it's still over 100 pips. Now, that is good. I mean, you don't get, it's not every day you get 100 pips off a trade. So that's a good thing. So anyhow, I hope you've learned a thing or two here about price action and so forth. But obviously about my custom indicator as well. If you want to lay hands on them, do contact me on Telegram, and I'll let you know, how you could actually perhaps get to try it out. For those of you who don't know what Telegram is, you should by now, as a trader, because there are lots of Telegram, groups out there. If you do want to join me, feel free to use the link below. Otherwise, download Telegram app, for free, and join us for more tips on trading. Okay, now, speak to you soon.